All right, so we're going to get this started here. And, yeah, rock and rolling. So, this is a fresh start. If you go in the chat, I'm going to do ! What game? There's a command you can type in the chat to find out information about exactly what the game is. It is Rimworld. We're on patch 12. And it's modded with the Hardcore SK mod pack. This is a massive collection of mods that adds a bunch of stuff to the game. A fair amount of stuff adds extra realism and some extra difficulty. This is not an easy mod pack to go with. And I think ideally what you should do is it includes the prepare carefully mod, which is to say when you start off, rather than just grab 3 guys at random, you can actually go to prepare carefully, choose, you can have more guys. You can start with 10 people or whatever if you wanted, plus choose your starting equipment. Now, I didn't do that in this start, and I think you should, but the reason is, I mean, I was just going to mess around with it and see how things were, right? So I just took it, one of the random starts, basically. But then I saw the map. Look at this stuff. Look! It's got ruins over here. Just ended up like this. Literally haven't done anything. We just, I waited until the pods finished their landing animation, paused and saved. And this was like, I don't know, a few days ago. I haven't built this. This is just on the map. How cool is this thing? And I'm like, all right, we're playing this. I have no idea if we're really set up properly to be able to swing this, but hopefully everything is constructed okay. And yeah, I just dabbled enough with the mods to try to learn some of the new mechanics that were introduced, but a lot of it's going to be pretty new. And there are like, yeah, dozens and dozens of mods. So the link in chat there, the what game command, includes a link to the mod pack. And that's all. I just installed one mod pack and it just comes with a whole crap ton of stuff. So there you go. In this mod, don't place items with question mark for the mats. It will crash Rimworld. Don't place items with question mark? I don't know what that means, but okay, I'll try to avoid that. Live in the ruins. Yeah, totally. I mean, first of all, a bunch of the walls are already set up. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? What we think we're going to do is I'm basically just going to grab this area down here first, enclose it in, and set up like maybe a little stockpile here and then a sort of a communal work bedroom situation to get us started. Because one thing I know with these mods, everything's a lot more work. Everything takes a lot more material, and everything takes a lot more time. And the animals consistently going after your stuff and your food and your people. So you got to get sheltered right away and see how it goes. Who dat? Freddy Firecaster. Hey, thank you very much. Take a sent out to a nice dinner for me. Staying in the hospital sucks. She deserves a night's break from such. I'm sure that will definitely be happening, especially since she was sick through Valentine's Day. Like, she's been sick for almost like 2 weeks now. No. A week and a half now she's been sick. Something like that. I'm not sure. So before she went into the hospital, and then included Valentine's Day, so we didn't do anything there. So we're definitely due. So thank you very much, Freddy Firecaster. When she does get better enough and we do go out, I'm sure we'll be posting to Twitter. Because, we're a modern generation, therefore we have to take pictures of everything we eat before we eat it. And Cypher Bunny, thank you very much. Says, get well, Mrs. Quill. Hope to see you soon in the videos. Yes, and actually, that's the other thing. For those of you guys who don't know, sorry, we'll get back to Rimworld in a second. Every year for Essential's birthday, we do a charity live stream. It's always a thing. I say, so honey, what do you want for your birthday? And what she wants to do is raise money for charity. And that's the sort of person that she is. And so what we do is we do a live stream on her birthday, and it's usually a marathon type thing when we raise money for a charity. We have raised money in the past for, we've done, like, in September, October, whenever it is, we do the Extra Life thing, which is for sick kids in children's hospitals, and she usually comes and joins us for that. And on hers, we've done things for water.org, we've done things for, I think, Doctors Without Borders, we've done things for animal charities. We don't know what the charity will be this year. We try to mix it up every time and see how it goes. We've raised money to, like, build a school or a well or something in a village. I think more than once. I don't remember. So that'll be in March. That'll be probably, I suspect, March 12th will most likely be the day for that. So it'll be like a marathon live stream. Essential will be down here, and we'll be playing some games with her and raising some money for charity. Okay, let's do the Rimworld thing. So, we've got our 3 colonists, which I've already gone and renamed. We've got Big Robo, we've got Freaky Man, and we've got Viking Dance Instructor. As always, these will be named after Twitch.tv subscribers. So, yeah, assuming we get some more people and we don't all just die off, hopefully we'll be naming some more people. So, right away, oh, and what else? I didn't like min-max all the people. I did make sure that all my people were No one was incapable of anything. So all my people can do all the things. And I think they actually ended up with positive traits. Like, I didn't look at their skills. I didn't look at that. I just wanted them to not be incapable. Aesthetic is actually pretty good, because Freakyman just wants a plain bedroom. That's good. Fast walker, obviously kind of nice. Viking dance instructor here is a hard worker, which is really good. So he produces things faster. He's got a green thumb as well, so he does have a bonus to growing. He's actually really good at shooting. He'll probably be our hunter. And then we have Big Robo over here, who is psychically dull, which is great because he's less sensitive to psychic bullshit. He's also a wet noodle. He has the sexual prowess of wet noodle and the bait and tackle to match. No offense, Big Robo. Has -2 to social, and less chance to recruit prisoners. So, which is funny, because he actually has 11 social. I guess because of the Herb World Entrepreneur gives him +6. So he's actually our best social person, even though he's got the -2 and the 10% reduced chance. So we'll see how that goes. The one problem going on here, the one problem is we don't have anyone with a crafting skill of 6 or more. And with this mod, that's going to be a problem we're going to run into really, really soon. So one of our people, and none of them are passionate for crafting either, which is not good. One of them, we're going to have to try to just get them grinding out like random crafting tasks to get them up to level 6. It's going to be really important. We might want to use Viking Dance Instructor for that, because even though he only has a 3 versus a 4 of, say, Big Robo, he is a hard worker, so he'll work 15% faster. I don't know. On the other hand, Viking Dance Instructor is our best shooter, so probably our hunter. Yeah, probably. So anyway, let's get things started. First, we've got to like unforbid all the things that are kicking around the map. Now, I don't know if there's like, I really want a hotkey where if you hold it down, it'll box select only the items. If there's no people and you do a box select, it'll grab items. But as soon as there's people in the way, it doesn't work anymore. So I don't know what the deal is for that. So mostly I just go and like double click things to go and unforbid everything of that type. Now there is this mod includes different art packs, so like the med kits look a little bit different, some of the food and survival meals look different, and potato seeds! Seeds are very important in this mod. You can't grow things without seed, and luckily we did start with potato seeds at least, so that is the one crop we can grow right now. We're gonna get some weapons. Now again, Viking Dance Instructor was our top shooter. Yeah, everyone else sucks at shooting. Viking Dance Instructor, I think I will go ahead and give you the Lee Enfield, which is probably the best hunting weapon. I mean, maybe the shotgun. I don't know, actually. I mean, the rifle has a longer range, but the shotgun can do a lot more damage, right? Damage is 6, but I think there's multiple pellets, isn't there? Damage is 15. I don't know. We'll give you the Lee Enfield. It has a better range. It'll be better at hunting anyway. Or defending the base. So we'll do that. And then the 2 weapons don't matter. We'll give Freaky Man the Remington, and Big Robo will get the Colt M1911. Which... Oh, okay. Some of these had extra traits on some of my starts, but not on this one. Bunch of extra mods going on. Is there ammo? There's no ammo, but you do have to reload whenever you run out of bullets, which definitely changes a lot of the combat mechanics pretty considerably. Let's get the work going on. What I'm going to do is, let me set one person. I always want maxed out firefight. We'll max out the doctor here. We don't have anyone who's... Yeah, we only have one person who's good at doctor. Tell you what, let me turn that off for a sec. Max out the flick, and then I'm just going to turn off everything else. Except I actually do want hauling and cleaning at a 2 for everyone, and then turn that off. Copy, paste, paste. Okay, so we'll get a good starting point. Viking Dance Instructor, I'm going to set the hunting at a 2, so I'll actually prioritize hunting over hauling and cleaning if it comes up. But I do want, I've discovered this on my previous runs, I'm really happy with getting everyone in the colony hauling as a very high priority. It really makes life a lot better to just like, when something happens, everyone just go en masse, grab all the stuff, bring it home, just get it over with, and then move on from there. So that's going to be a relatively high priority. And then after that, I'm mostly going to use 3s for people who have appropriate stuff, like the constructing and repair over here, like that. But Big Robo, I do want you to craft. Well, constructing and repair, I still want that to get done before crafting, but it'll be that'll be your primary jobs. I don't even know if we're going to start growing yet. In fact, I think Freaky Man, you're mostly going to be our researcher to get that up and running. And you know what, everyone, when I do tell you to cut plants, I'm going to set that all to 2. If I do want some trees chopped down, I want everyone to go and just chop down some trees really fast and then run back. We're not going to have to worry about mining for the first bit. Cooking's pretty important. Let's put that over here. Viking Dance Instructor, cook, hunt, Fish, I guess. I don't know if we're set up for that. And I think we're going to leave it there. And then Viking Dance Instructor will also do doctoring. Unless he gets hurt, in which case someone else will take over. Okay. What is the men's skill? The men's skill is added, I think a mod adds that, and it gives you the ability to maintain clothes. Clothes that gets degraded, they can go and stitch it up and bring it back up to 100% quality, which is really nice and fun. Okay, so we got that to start off with, and over here what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put a stockpile zone right here for now. I think that'll be big enough to start off with, cross my fingers. And the other thing I'm going to do, well, we're going to order a few trees to be chopped down. I don't know how many we'll need. We'll definitely need a few to get some logs going on. And I'm going to just get the ones right next to the stockpile started. I'm going to go ahead and unpause. And we're going to start bringing everything indoors. Everything should start that as a priority. Actually, they're going to cut trees first, which I guess makes sense based on this. You know what? Haul first. Just going to recruit and unrecruit everyone. Get them to turn around and do the hauling job first. Freaky Man has summoning sickness, I was going to say. No, cryosleep sickness. So he's going around vomiting instead of getting any work done. That's kind of unfortunate. So is Big Robo. How about Viking Dance Instructor? How you doing? No, you're good. You also have the Bright Environment bonus, which gives us a 20% boost, or 5% boost to moving and a 20% boost to manipulation, which is really nice. Now, that's not in the base game, is it? Am I going crazy? I don't think it is. And it's really nice because actually, I wonder if we should put our workstations outdoors, since it's going to take us forever before we get any freaking ability to get electricity going in this mod. It's going to take a ridiculous number of time. Need to add a roof to your roof. Yes, we will. As soon as I get the walls up, it'll auto roof this area, so that's going to be fine. I'm going to ship things inside, so we've got everything in one location. We don't have to run around. Oh, I already have some logs. How big are these stacks? Oh, they're pretty big, actually. So obviously, we're going to cut down that tree. But let me go ahead and cancel that and that, because we won't need to chop quite as many down. And yeah, so I still want... Oh my god, Breaky Man is puking, which probably makes him more hungry too. I'm not sure, because I would think he'd lose nutrition. Okay. Anything else around the map that I need to collect right away? Just making sure there's no other... What do we have here? Iron ore. Yeah, it is worth noting, this is iron ore. You don't get steel directly. We have to smelt the steel down before we can use it. Oh, more survival! Okay, we definitely want to unforbid that so it gets picked up right away. Survival meal is actually one of the most important things to bring home as a priority, because the last thing you want is someone to like walk halfway across the map. I can leave that forbidden for now, just to get a meal, because it's such a huge waste of time. Getting everything in our base as quickly as possible is nice. Flinder, thank you very much. So cool. How about the Settlers gameplay? Listen, game requests, it's always the same. I don't know, maybe. We've got a really full schedule as is. So, you know, it'd still be, it's on the list, but it's not a high priority. So, that's all I'll say about Settlers at this point. Hey, Ardenlock. Sencha is doing better. She's not all right, but she is better. Yes, we almost certainly have to claim the area. Thank you very much for pointing that out as well. Boo. Some of the icons are different. Oh, no, the claim icon is still the same. Yeah, I'll actually claim all of this. There we go. But yeah, once we build a couple of things... Look at this weird door over here. Like, what is this doing here, this limestone door? What purpose was this supposed to serve? I don't know. It is nice we've got a couple of statues, and we've got a table. This is a brand new world, too. This is not like a re-embark in a location I've already been or anything like that. It's a brand new world. Night's already falling, which is crazy. Let me go ahead and, like, put down some sleep spots. Just to say that we've got them. But I'm pretty sure we're going to sleep in the open air for our first night. We're still shipping everything over. I mean, I could have prioritized building, but getting everything to safety is a really, really good idea. I mean, if I built a room but left everything outside, who cares if I've got a room? It would improve the sleep a little bit, but people start off with the extra... the new colony optimism modifier, plus the very low expectations, of course, which should help offset some of the bad mood from sleeping in the open air to start off with. That door covers the tunnel down to the circus. The ruins are from a different game. Oh yeah, the ruins are from Dwarf Fortress, what you're saying. Battle Hunter, hey! I think I subbed either at Londonderry or Sencha's birthday livestream. Was that 18 months ago? So the birthday livestream wasn't 18 months ago, but there could have definitely been a Londonderry 18 months ago, which would certainly make sense why there's a few people clustered at that time. Well, would certainly explain it. Quill, does that hat have telepathic abilities, like the Hoi 4 release-related abilities? I would love if we knew what the Hoi 4 release date was, but I do not know. Hidden deposit of minerals. Interesting. This is probably one of the technologies you get later on is like mining technology, and I think you can build like a drill in a place that just continuously generates resources. And I suspect that's what that's for. It's interesting that I can click on it even though it's hidden. Hadn't noticed that before. I wonder if there's any more. No, none that I can click on. There are glowy mushrooms though, which is very cool. Okay, is the history tab going to continue to flash? I hadn't noticed that before. There we go. Okay. I think I got rid of that. Good. Build a room. Yeah. And get some sleep. Eating a meal, and then probably going to bed. Oh, you know what I need to do is adjust my schedule over here. Like this. Because otherwise they're sleep like the entire 8 hours because it's set to sleep. This way, it gives them a 2-hour window to get to bed. And then once they're in bed, they will sleep until they're rested. Which isn't going to be very comfortable. They're just sleeping on the floor. Is fishing part of this mod or the bait game? Yeah, I think it's just part of the, it's a mod that added the fishing. Said I missed some extra survival packs in the, oh, you said southeast. We unflagged them. Yeah, they're not forbidden. They're going to get collected. Are these individual packets? Yeah, I guess they all are. They're not stacked. Yeah, it's still worth grabbing them, though. Food is going to be really hard to come by for a while, because A, farming is a lot more annoying in this mod, and B, you don't get regular stoves for a while. All we're going to have to start off with, we have a grill. We have a grill used to cook meat. And that's it. We don't have a cook thing. Right? There's a hand sawmill, a smelting furnace, an assembling workbench, a stonecutter's table, a fishing pier, which is interesting, but no regular cook stove. So we can make potatoes, but people would be eating them raw. No one wants to eat raw potatoes. Are you a bad fish? Thank you very much for the resub. 21 months. Those were in part of a mod pack. I've never seen a pre-built structure that big before. I don't know. I have no idea if they're more likely or what. With this mod pack, I have no basis knowing. This could be, for all I know, this is something that could happen in the normal game. For all I know, this is something that's really common with the mod pack, or for all I know, it's somewhere in the middle. I have no clue. You can grill veggies. Maybe once we have veggies, I'll be able to, because it wasn't an option when I tested it earlier, but maybe I didn't have any vegetables at the time. Didn't occur to me. If we can, that would be nice. It specifically says on the object, on the mouse over, a small grill used to cook meat into simple jerky. But maybe we can grill more than that, especially with technology, it could be. Alright, so it is a new day. I would really like to encourage these guys to wake up. I'm going to wake them up early. They weren't fully rested, but they were mostly there. Oh, you're going to do some sightseeing. You know what? On your first day, you're going to get miserable if I don't let you. What the fuck was that? I think these Furks just killed a boom rat. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And they've started a fire. That's a little close to where I want to be. Let's expand our home area over here to get that fire put out. There you go. Just refreshing. Just recruiting and unrecruiting them causes them to quickly reevaluate what jobs they should be doing. Got a gutted corpse. All right. Cujo. Oh, we have a dog. I didn't even realize we got a dog to start off with. I could train you in hauling. I don't know if we want to spend the time doing that right now. I'll put it down as like a 3. Really low priority job. Oh, this Furks died, actually. That's actually not so bad because we could start cooking this guy up. All right. Let's get some construction jobs up and running. So, structures. Wooden log walls. We are going to wall ourselves off over here. And I'm going to get one steel door. Now, the steel door doesn't just take steel. It also takes spare parts. So, I can't build spare parts right now, so we've got to be kind of careful about it. But let's box in this area. Once these walls are up and the door is up, it should roof off this area too. We are also going to want to make sure, it's kind of a tricky order. You've got to make sure you don't build things in the wrong order here or you actually run out of materials. We will want a butcher's table. And we will want a grill. And then I think we need to prioritize the stonecutter's table and the sawmill. Not enough metal stored for that. Let me hold off on the butcher's table and the grill for a second. We do need it pretty quickly. Because for the smelting furnace, we need granite blocks, which I don't have yet. We definitely need the stonecutter's table. And we are definitely... And then we're going to need to build the smelting furnace after that, once we've got some blocks. Because I need that to be able to get steel to be able to reliably build everything else. We'll need the wooden hand sawmill to build some planks, but I'm not sure we want to prioritize it. I don't think we can build the butcher's table out of anything else either. I don't think we can build that out of logs. It doesn't show you the material available, but it could be. We don't have any planks. I'm wondering. I'm wondering if we can build some of these things out of other stuff. I just don't know if I want to build the hand sawmill first. I think I will. Because we need those to be able to build other things to continue our base moving forward. We're going to need some food set up really soon, get the hunting going. But to start off with, we still have some survival meals, so hopefully that will be sufficient. Dun, 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 dun. Hidden mineral deposit in main room. Do we? I can't click on anything. I think it's just shadows or something. Or unless you mean in here. I'm wondering if there'll be a research later that will show the mineral deposits. Yeah, I can't find... Oh! Yeah, right there. Did I click on it accidentally before? Oh, and I can box select. That's interesting. Rare minerals and minerals. That's going to be very interesting. You're just going for a walk. Dude, go to sleep. Here, I'm going to reset you. Go to sleep. These fuckers who want to go for walks all the time. We have important work to do. Put a low priority construct and repair on Viking Dance Instructor. Most of the Viking Dance Instructors, they're to hunt and cook. And haul if there's, you know, hauling needs. Because again, I like to have everything in here as quickly as possible. We will separate out our stockpiles later on. To differentiate stuff that needs to be protected from the elements versus refrigerated versus stuff that can just be outside. And that'd be perfectly fine. You're going for a walk. Sure, go for a walk. It's fine. It's okay. It's not like we're about to die or anything like that, you stupid son of a... I guess I can prioritize stuff, but I would like them to be a little less stressed. Here, go and start building these walls. And then you're going to haul some more, which... yeah. Cut down that tree because it's in the way. Okay, so... Fuck. Really? Instantly. Hungry animal triggers and instantly starts to injure one of my people. So this is one of the more annoying things with one of these mods, is animals can become hungry and decide to go after your food or one of your colonists. Now what's really annoying is that they don't actually get flagged as hostile, which means if you have someone on military or you have a like a gun set up or something like that, they don't actually... Come over here. They don't actually auto-fire. So you have to manually go... Fucking hell, we're gonna die like right away. There. How badly hurt are you, Viking Dance Instructor? Just scratches and bruises. Are you also... You're also my doctor. Great stuff. Okay, you should go and get treated as a patient. That's fine. You, kill this thing. Thank you. Reload. Then go do normal work. You're going to eat a meal, good, and then hopefully... Yeah, you're going to go and treat Viking Dance Instructor. This is going to happen non-stop in the early game here. These animals keep getting hungry and then instantly... What's annoying here is that they got hungry literally adjacent to one of my characters. Usually we have time to respond. Freaky man, stop going for your goddamn walk. Alright, you know what we're going to do? Congratulations. This is all flagged as work time now. Have you been treated everywhere? Yeah. Only one was bandaged properly, but hopefully you're okay. Get to work, you lazy slobs. And you're going to haul those survival meals? Good, because I don't want these to get eaten by critters. I mean, they can still get eaten by critters now. Ancient danger. As Freaky Man draws near the ancient wall, a sense of foreboding overcomes him. He isn't sure why, but he feels that this dusty structure may contain a great danger. So let's not open up one of these walls. We do have geysers, which is nice. We can set up some guns and stuff. Look, there's a bunch of blood over here, too. Tarantula in shock. Furks injured. So I'm thinking this tarantula and this Furks have been fighting each other. It'll make it a lot easier to hunt them down, but we need to get a grill up and running before that happens. There we go. Let's get ourselves sealed in nicely. Yay! Looks like you'll be here for a while. Viking dance instructor is suggesting you give the colony a name. What should it be called? It will be called... It's going to be the colony of Gideon Wolf. I like it. Cool name.